Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and I'm going to show you the latest mini album I made using the By the Sea collection from Echo Park. I picked this up during it's from Carta Bella, sister company to Echo Park. I did pick this up during one of the warehouse sales. It's a gorgeous collection. I love the whales in it. And I'll tell you at the end of the video one of the reasons why this collection called to me. Obviously, it's a sea collection. It's also red, white, and bluish. So that was one of the reasons I like this. So here is the cover sheet. And when I take that away, you'll see why there's a big hole in it. Because I used the cover sheet for the title on my mini album. I like to have titles on the mini album. I did do a tutorial on this mini album. There's just one change to the tutorial. And actually, I was able to get 2 mini albums from almost one collection. I had, when I made the order, I also got a couple of extra sheets of paper. I think I got 4 extra sheets of paper. One of them was the 3x4 cut-aparts, and then I also have extra stickers. There is, and then I also purchased another collection because I was going to use it for my own use. And again, I'll tell you that later on. So anyhow, I basically got 2 mini albums out of 1 1/4 collection. How's that? So you could easily get 1 mini album out of it and have more, you could cover more photo mats and that kind of thing. So let me just show you one of them to start. You don't need to see both of them. They are 6.5 by 6.5. The pages are 6 by 6. It's a 2-inch spine. There are 5 signatures, but I add an extra flap to make it so it's just about 6 pages. I layered up some paper and added some stickers, and of course that's from the cover sheet. That right underneath where it said C had the author or the designer of this paper. And as much as I love the designers that design for Carta Bella and Echo Park, it just sort of took away from the title. So that's why I put a whale right there. Because otherwise, under the A is where the author of this gorgeous paper would be. So anyhow, and I love the whales. They were just so much fun. Inside, I have my flap, and if you followed the tutorial for this style mini album, you'll know that I usually put waterfalls in the front and this flap with a pocket in the back, but in this case I put it in the front. Loved this wood grain paper with the lighthouses on the top of it, so I left it. I really didn't do very much embellishing on here. I just put this one cleat with a rope, just sort of to tie the colors together. And then inside, I've got this cut apart. I still need to cut it down, so shh. So this cut apart, that's the only 4x3 cut apart I had left. And then I added a photo mat inside just so you could put your pockets in. Of course, your photos on that. But of course, you could add photos in there, not on a photo mat. So anyhow, that's held down with a good strong magnet. I used good magnets on this one. A lot of times I was using the 3/16 magnet. In this case, I used half an inch, 3/8 of an inch. I used that, a lot of those. So this opens like that, and that opens like that. And this page looks busier than I wanted it to be. I mean, you take these out and it doesn't look so bad. And actually, this paper itself is busy paper. Do I have any scraps to show you? No, the only scrap I have is a small one. It's just got all of these little small pieces with the red stripe on it. So because that was so busy, I covered it with a photo mat. I put one of the little cut aparts from this page there, and then a couple here, a couple of stickers as well. And then out of the scraps, I did cut some tags and use some seam binding. And these are some other tags that I used, scraps and just some cardstock that was in my stash. Use some little blue seam binding to the top. And that closes, and then that closes. I could have put stickers on here, but I liked I liked it. I just liked it simple. I generally decorate more simply than other times. In the tutorial for this book, I talk about different ways of making a tab or just round the edges for the hidden photo mats. And that's what I did for this book, is just round the edges and add just 3/4 of an inch paper. I think it looks real pretty. So this page is probably the most, not busy. It's got the most elements to it, but it's still a simple page and easy to do. So we've got a good sized photo mat. I think it's 5 by 4 3/4. I left it open so you could add a little tag there. This is the back of one of the journaling cards, one of the 3x4 cut-aparts actually. I put it on there and put one of the whale stickers there. I loved the whales. Here we've got a photo mat. I just used some paper from my stash, and I took one of the whale stickers, added a little bit of powder to the back of it so it doesn't stick, but that just, and added the coast sticker there. Simple, but yet you can add some photos to it. And then here's another photo mat. So that'll close, this will close, and then there we go. This paper did not have 4x4 cut-aparts, so I just took some of this paper, added a sticker to it, and sort of made its own little cut-apart. I added a little tag as a tuck spot to the top there, and this will open up like that, and I've got a message in the bottle sticker and just some bottles with a starfish there. Little lamp, and it just says ocean, and there's our little hidden photo mat. So this is the one page that I changed the tutorial. So the tutorial calls for a 5.5 inch piece, and you score it at 1/2 inch. I put it on, and then I realized, since I'm using just basically one collection, I needed to conserve paper. And by what I did actually is just fold this at 1 inch. So it's a 4 inch piece. So I was able to cut this down to 4 by 5 7/8. And then by using it 4 inches, you could get a 3 on one 6 by 12 inch piece of paper. So it just helped me conserve. So there is a couple of stickers here. Didn't put any photo mats, just, left it so you could put whatever size. And that's a nice journaling spot. Here we are with the hidden photo mat. So I only had one piece of paper that from the border strip. The border strip was gorgeous. It had some really pretty images. This was the back of the border strip, and this was the only paper that really coordinated with the whales. And I wanted something a little different. So there's the border strip. Love this paper. And then this coordinated nicely with that. So here's the lighthouse paper that matches with this. I just added a photo mat using just some paper from my stash as a border around the white photo mat. Made a little tag, and then added a couple of stickers from the sticker sheet. And there is, I didn't use this paper. It was the back of, I don't remember. It might have been the back of the stripy paper. I don't remember what it was the back of, but was it the back of the starfish paper? Yeah, it was the back of the starfish paper. I didn't like the flowers, gotta say. Like the colors. I mean, because otherwise I would have used the flower paper with the whales, but I didn't like it. And I like flowers, just they didn't call to me. But I did use them as a teeny little border strip there. And there's that, there's that. Here is just a cut apart. Here is another cut apart. I liked it, didn't have anywhere to use it, so I left it there. And then here's paper to coordinate with that. I think the pages go really nicely. This is a sticker from the sticker sheet. I backed on white cardstock, fussy cut it, and glued it down just on the bottom to make it a tuck spot. There's the photo mat. I'm hurrying because they're blowing the leaves from the campsites that I'm at. There's just a tuck spot, sticker, a couple of layers. This, actually, the wood is a cut apart. It's got writing on it. I didn't like the writing, so I took it off. So in the other books that I've done, you'll see the waterfall. I changed the layering. So for the waterfall closure, I used a 3x4 cut apart. I backed on papers. That's just the other change that I made to the cutting guide. So there's the back of that, here's that, and then you open it, and just on the bottom of all of the waterfall pages, I put the lighthouse paper. I liked it. That goes like that, that goes like that, and there you go. And then there's the back sticker borders, sticker sheet. So again, see how pretty that is? Wouldn't that make good patriotic paper, sort of? There's that. So that is what I have to show you. I have to turn this off because they're going to come blow this site, so hang on. Okay, so here's what I wanted to tell you. One of the reasons I picked this up is because I'm going to go to the coast of Canada this summer for the month of August. The Bay of Fundy. We're going to Prince Edward Island. We're going to the Anne of Green Gables Museum. Just all these fun things in Canada. So that's why, and we'll probably do a whale watching trip. So that's why I like this paper, besides the fact that I could use it for red, white, and blue things. Because I will be in Canada, I'm going to sort of stall my Etsy shop for the month of August. So if you see this mid-July, go ahead, and if you want this book, purchase it, because otherwise you're going to have to wait till September, and you might have already done your shopping for oceany papers and whatever, and somebody might want it for Christmas and do it in August. So go ahead and get this early as opposed to waiting in September, because I mean, it'll still be in my Etsy shop if no one else gets it, but I'm just putting my Etsy shop on vacation for the month of August. All right, that is what I wanted to tell you. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. And if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do that. In the description box is the tutorial link. So if you wanted to make an album like this, you can do it. It's a real simple mini album. The paper makes it gorgeous. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fabulous day.